What's up, my dudes? Matt here, life coach, HR, awesomeness guru. Today we're gonna have a quick chat about power. I want you guys to have a better understanding of the power that you have, and I want you guys to have a better understanding that those that have power have responsibility. This is why this guy's here today. Now he's gone. Copyright. Gotta be careful. So we're gonna have a chat about the different kinds of power, and I want you guys to have a better understanding of the types of power that you guys can work on so that you can benefit the world around you and become totally awesome and totally cool. Yeah, let's get to it. Now, a long time ago, there were two dudes named French and Raven. Not superhero names, actual real names. Now, French and Raven came up with the 5 different types of power. And then a few years later, Raven then came up with another different type of power. Now, the types of power that we're going to be having a chat about fall under formal power, and we've got personal power. Under formal power, we've got legitimate power, reward power, and we've got coercive power. Now, coercive power is the power to punish those around you in some way or form. It's important for you to understand that coercive power is a form of power, but it is completely unsustainable and it does not bode well for the future. And then we've got personal power. Now, personal power then has referent power, and then it's got expert power. Right now, you guys can work on either referent power or expert power. Referent power is the ability for you to have some sort of social power because you have a character that everyone wants to reference to, a nature of a charismatic leader. Example of a person with referent power: Richard Branson, Barack Obama. To an extent, he had quite an interesting character that people enjoyed and admired. Any sort of rock star, any celebrity, they have an element of power that we refer to as referent power. Then we've got expert power. Expert power is a fantastic source of power that you can also develop in that you are knowledgeable, as well as the confidence in order to provide expertise and advice. Expert power will help you lead a group even if you do not have what falls under formal power as legitimate power. Legitimate power is the power that is given to people through that of a role or that of a position. And it is important for us to understand, regardless of who that person is, if they're in that position, they have an element of responsibility to the people around them. A lot of people are under the impression that as you grow throughout your career, you will have fewer responsibilities, and that is completely incorrect. If you are absolutely fantastic at what you do, you will become a leader in some way or form, either through a legitimate position or in some other way or form in terms of the group around you. Now, with that in mind, it is important for you to understand that you will always have some element of power, either over your own actions or over an element of influence around those around you. Now, while we were talking about formal power, we had legitimate power, which we all understand is a position that people hold. Reward power is the ability to reward your team for achieving amazing goals. Now, a few years later, Raven then added informational power, which he then deemed as an element of power that one person has over another due to the information that they possess. But with regards to that, it's important for you to understand that if you do possess power over somebody else because you have certain elements of information, we need to understand that that element of power is exceptionally unsustainable, because once you lose that information, you will find so quickly that your power has dropped and your power has disappeared. Now, while we're looking at all of these elements of power, I want to strongly suggest that you guys look at the 2 forms of personal power that you can grow right now. That is the referent power and the expertise power. Right now, I'm exceptionally happy to say that the channel is growing really, really well. We are well on our way to 100 subs. Once we've got 100 subs, I think I'm going to do a giveaway and I'll do a hair reveal. Closing, my dudes, I want to suggest 3 specific things that you guys can do to develop your own personal power. The first thing: grow your personal power for the benefit of those around you. 2, in growing your personal power, understand full well that abuse of formal power will come with consequences. Do not abuse your personal power. Be cool, don't be an ass. 3, while growing your personal power, understand that it will include a large amount of personal and professional growth. You are in control of your life. You have the capacity to make as many changes as you need for your own benefits, and you have the capacity to make beautiful things happen for those around you. Like, subscribe, hug your mom, be awesome. Please share this video.